Gotham, a twisted spire set upon a cragged shore. People scurry like rats, fighting to survive under the iron grip of corruption. I spent the last year of my life fighting to keep our people safe, sacrificing everything I have to help the poorest and the vulnerable. And yet, the element remains. Rum running, gambling, prostitution, murder. Each going unpunished by law enforcement and facilitated by its kingpins. Fear rules these streets, not from the Batman, but the very people meant to protect us. The element has become a veil over her skies, blocking out the hope of the sun, a hope I cannot provide. Gotham, I come to you today to call upon its sons and daughters to be that hope, to uphold the values of justice. Right now, Commissioner Loeb is trying to subvert the democratic process upon which this nation was founded. I call to you, Gotham, to cast your vote and rout this corrupt man that claims to serve you. You deserve better. We deserve better.
Gotham City Police Headquarters is alive today as millionaire Bruce Wayne is holding a public rally, calling for the ousting of Commissioner Howard Loeb. This only days after documents leaked to the Gazette implicated Loeb in a real estate scandal. A scandal with ties to the Marone crime family. Jim, come on. Wayne's coming by.
Wayne for mayor! Wayne for mayor! Wayne for mayor! Wayne for mayor!
Mr. Wayne. Jack Ryder with GCR. Any comment for our listeners at home?
I believe in Gotham, her spirit and her people. And it's men like Loeb and his fascist cousins in Europe that keep good people living in darkness. I say no more.
Gotham, a beacon of hope snuffed out by its malevolent tormentors. Yet it has its champions, and none know this better than the Dark Protector known as the Batman. Though he has left his cape and cowl at home, adopting the more approachable disguise of billionaire philanthropist Bruce Wayne. Inside the cramped office of the Major Crimes Unit, Lieutenant James Gordon is frantically pacing in front of an evidence board, dotted with various nemeses of both the Batman and of Gotham herself. That is, until he is rudely interrupted.
Yo, Lieutenant. Kamish wants to see you. It's urgent.
Thanks, Montoya. I'll be right over.
Gordon! Shut that door behind you and get your ass over here.
Yes, sir.
Here, in the spacious office of Commissioner Loeb, Lieutenant Gordon doesn't find himself alone. Instead, he is faced by a small coterie of familiar faces, among which stands Gotham's eminent district attorney.
Jim, how you've been?
All the better for seeing you, Harv. I assume this isn't a social occasion.
Of course not, you damn fool!
I'm sorry, Jim, but it's all hands on deck for this one. What we say here dies here, understood?
Of course. You have my word.
The mailroom picked this up last night.
Mr. Dent produces a small shoebox, hastily wrapped in green tissue paper. Hanging off the side sits a small tag, addressed to one Howard Loeb.
This afternoon, the commissioner opens the box.
Now, 10 seconds later, the damn street explodes.
Boss man looks inside. Finds nothing but a dead rat and a letter.
At least we think so. The page is blank, folded in 3, military order style.
Any idea on the delivery guy?
Doris in the mailroom saw nothing. She claims the package was left on the counter when she had her back turned.
Yandel from IAA says she saw an old truck speed away last night. Couldn't make the plate or brand.
Damn. Look, I know you've got ties to the Batman, and I don't know if he owes you any favors. But get him on the damn phone and find out who did this!
Please, Jim. He's our best shot.
I'll see what I can do.
As he steps out to leave, Lieutenant Gordon does not see a vampiric shadow streak past the window. The shadow of the Batman. As the dulled sun sets over Gotham, we return not to its streets but to the hanging train systems not but 30 feet above the Bowery. Cries of fear, stifled by cloth. A masked figure drags another by the collar, laying him down on the rails.
Please, I'll do whatever you want. What do you want?
The figure leans closer, his face sitting sequestered behind a burlap sack, adorned with a scrawled question mark.
Can't weasel your way out of this one. Not after what you did.
Do what? What did I do?
I'm afraid that's a question for you to answer, Doctor.
As the madman speaks, an elevated train screeches and grows louder, vibrating within every bone of the poor captive.
And this question has a time limit. Clock ticking.
The terror of impending doom reaches a fever pitch, only to be shattered by the dramatic arrival of the Batman.
Let the man go. No one dies tonight.
The dark figure holds his captive over the rails below, dangled like bait above a koi pond.
I'm afraid this is a private matter between myself and the good doctor here. And unfortunately, you weren't invited.
Set him free, and I can guarantee your safety.
I'm sorry, Dark Knight, but I'm afraid I must refuse your offer. How about a riddle instead?
The train grows closer.
From a barrel's womb, I come to thrive.
And closer.
In your heart and glass, I come alive.
And closer.
What am I?
As the train passes, the mysterious assailant has vanished, leaving only an empty platform and a mangled corpse. Sirens approach as footsteps pitter-patter quickly to the metal steps. The Dark Knight turns, poised to attack. Instead, he looks into the dark green eyes of an old friend.
Jesus. Jesus.
Get forensics here. Fast.
We'll tell Montoya to contact the transit company. Keep these tracks clear.
The two nod, with minds in perfect unison.
I've got this. Get after him.
Without a word, the Batman vanishes underneath a cloaked veil, following each trace of movement from the rooftops, though his prey remains unseen. The vicious killer has evaded his wrath. For now.
This is the Gotham City Police. We request you to calm down as we figure out the situation. We request you to calm down. I repeat, we request you to calm down.
We now return to the Bowery, where Lieutenant Gordon has set up a police cordon surrounding the elevated train platform, which is now the site of a grisly murder, perpetrated by a hooded assailant.
The Bowery's locked down. Patrol officers haven't spotted your mystery man yet. Any ideas?
Killer mentioned something the victim did. Called him Doctor.
Hey, Lieutenant,
Montoya stands frozen after coming face to face with Gotham's Avenger, the Batman.
He's with me, Detective. What do you got?
I ran the Vic's prints. According to the lab, our victim's name is Dr. James Cross. Been missing since the rally earlier today.
Like a flash of lightning, grim recollection strikes across the face of the lieutenant.
Of course. I knew I recognized him from somewhere.
You know him?
Yeah. He was the medical inspector at the recruitment office back in the war. Last few years, he's been in charge of the VA's shell shock and mental distress team here in Gotham. A while back, he petitioned Congress for increased funding, while at the same time denying hundreds of appeals for financial aid. Stingy bastard.
Did he have any enemies?
How long have you got? If he was at the rally, the bomb must have been for him.
Then why abduct him and personally execute him? The bomb was a cover-up. Get us looking the wrong way.
Damn it, why send the package?
There has to be a connection between Loeb and Cross.
Hey, you said the doc worked for the army? I remember Loeb bragging over poker how he used to run logistics. Maybe they were stationed at the same base?
Good shout. I'll issue a subpoena to the Gotham archives, see if they've had any correspondence in the past 20 years.
I'll continue my patrol. Our killer will strike again. It's just a matter of when.
And like a shroud, the caped crusader disappears from sight. With that vexing riddle whirling through his mind, a mystery is to be unfolded at the hands of the Batman.
You're listening to Gotham City Radio.
Good morning, Gotham. I'm Jack Ryder. After the shocking attack yesterday, police have issued a statement asking the public for any information regarding the primary suspect in the case. Officials urge anyone who knows anything to come forward. The suspect was described as...
Gotham. This is the Riddler speaking. I apologize for the attack last night. This was a private matter between myself and Dr. Cross. Here was the first fall, but will not be the last. Commissioner Loeb, don't be afraid. You're last on my list. As for the others, solve my riddles. They won't save you, but you will know when I'm coming. Now we can leave you.
In other news, Gotham Bay Harbor is celebrating the maiden voyage of the newest naval vessel, the Iceberg. It's set to rendezvous with its sister vessel, Metropolis' own Indomitable, at the naval base in Pearl Harbor. The meeting is set to be attended by Metropolis' favorite son, business tycoon Alexander Luthor. We all wish the Iceberg and her crew a safe voyage.
You're listening to Gotham City Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gotham City Radio. We interrupt our regularly scheduled programs and profusely apologize for earlier.
We now return to the nocturnal investigator, the Batman, stealthily searching through the hallowed halls of the Gotham City archives. He rifles through folders and records, searching for a clue, any clue, that may lead him to the mysterious serial killer known only as the Riddler.
Riddler knows something I don't. We find a recording of a meeting between them, dated 1918. This has to be it.
The Dark Knight loads the disc onto a record player, and with one press of the needle,
I'm of sound mind. You can't convince me of this hokum.
Sir, I stand by my report wholeheartedly.
I like to drink. So what? I can perform my duties without hesitation or delay.
My concern is not your decisiveness. My concern is potential impairment. You consume enough alcohol to cripple most men. I cannot in good faith allow you to operate even in a logistical capacity.
Look! I'm not asking to be leading the troops in Alsace. All I ask is a small position running a handful of units from here in Gotham. I'll do no harm. Scouts of honor.
$10,000.
That's the spirit! I knew I could trust you, pal.
Ugh.
Ross let Loeb into the army. It says here he was put in charge of a defensive unit holding the front lines. Massacred by Germans, 72 men KIA, all Gotham natives. Any of these men could be our killer, but who?
then, like a vengeful spirit, the record returns to life.
Hello, Batman. I assume this is Batman. Who else would figure this out so fast? My quarrel is with Loeb. Do not interfere. Get in my way again, and I won't warn you of the bomb next time.
Almost imperceptibly, a ticking grows louder in the Batman's mind. With only seconds left, he sprints for the nearest window. He dives for the frame. In a burst of orange light, the Batman escapes a fiery doom. Though sore and bruised, he cannot rest.
Have to contact Gordon before Riddler gets to Loeb.
Where is that damn driver? He should have been here 20 minutes ago. Finally. Took you long enough. What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, Commissioner. There's been a change of plans.
What change of plans?
I thought you knew. Didn't you get my message?
Message? Dear God.
No God here, Commissioner. Just me.
On the roof of police headquarters, James Gordon stands alone, accompanied by only a vintage tobacco pipe and the ominous package held underneath his arm.
Do you have it?
Jesus. Oh, hello? Yeah, made sure no one tampered with it.
The world's greatest detective produces a small metal flask from his utility belt.
What? You need to pick me up?
Not exactly.
As the liquid pours from the flask, the once blank paper begins to reveal a hidden message.
What is that stuff?
Sprang's. Loeb's whiskey of choice.
What, the riddle from the tracks?
The answer now clear, the two allies begin to read the scrawled note.
Officer Howard Loeb, you cowardly snake of a man. You left good men to die miles away, and you didn't do a damn thing. I watched my brothers, men I knew since childhood, resort to eating rats. The truth is, they were dead men long before the enemy arrived, and you knew everything. So you covered it up, got a clean bill of health, and you think you can run this city? Your delusions end now. You had your chance to atone. A service for bereaved for 3 days. You could take responsibility, be a better man, but no. You hid away, shook the right hands, have mishandled the lives of thousands. Now, it's my turn to abuse my power. To toy with you until the time is right and you can join us in the dirt. Signed, your dearest friend, the Riddler.
There are no other targets.
Who's going after Loeb?
Sir.
David Montoya, contact dispatch. Tell him to find Loeb. Riddler's going after him.
But sir.
Don't have time. Get out there and...
Sir! The commissioner never made it home last night.
Enough tears been shed on these grounds, and too many of them because of you.
Gotham Cathedral, an imperious monster carved from stone, a relic from the golden age of this troubled city. Now the centerpiece of an elaborate coup de grace orchestrated by the vengeful puzzle master, the Riddler.
It's been 20 years. 20 years to atone, Commissioner. Yet, even now, you shed your tears for yourself. We've been dying to see you, Howard.
The Commissioner finds himself not home in bed, but tied to the brass bell, hanging not but 200 feet from solid earth. In a swarm of bats from the rafters above descends the Batman. In a flurry of blows, the Riddler is forced back, his spine pressing against the faded stained glass.
Let him go, Riddler. The building is surrounded.
Not another step. Won't pull any folks. You think you'll make it? I don't like his odds. Do you?
As he talks, his grip tightens on the bell's pull cord. Should the Batman make one misstep, the Commissioner's fate is surely doom.
I know what he did to you, and no one else is dying tonight. It's over.
Over? Don't you get it? It will never be over. Not as long as men like him have power. How many more innocent people have to die before men like him have to face justice?
Innocent people? Like Morgan Waltz?
Stop that!
Stephen Lee?
Stop talking!
Marcus Hammond?
Shut up!
Carl Bowman? Thomas King? William Finger? Edward Nashton? Dale Cook? Alexander Ross?
I said shut up!
In a desperate plea for silence, the Riddler has broken through the window, and now hangs precariously from the stone ledge, his only purchase, the firm grip of the Batman.
It's over, Riddler. There's nowhere to go.
You don't understand. I should have died there with them. If I can't make this right, then let me join them!
You're wrong. You're home. He'll stand trial. You have my word.
Please, just let him die.
Even through a burlap mask, the Batman can sense the torment deep within his soul. And, for a moment, a brief moment that feels like hours, the Batman considers granting his final wish.
I'm sorry. That's not my choice to make.
Freeze! Hands where I can see him.
As the cuffs go on, Riddler's mask is removed, and yet our hero dare not look. Whoever lies behind that mask, that's not the Riddler. The man that shuffles away in tears is a husk, a hollow shell of a man. And without even a glance, Bruce Wayne emerges from within. A solemn cry from the soul. This he knows well.
Cut him down, now! Good work.
Loeb will stand trial for this.
Loeb? On what charge?
Murder, bribery, and fraud.
Gordon pauses for a moment, taking a deep breath from his pipe.
I'll see what I can do. Hey! I owe you one.
You owe me nothing. You're a good man, Jim.
As a friendship is forged, the Batman glides off into the night. He will rest well, lick his wounds. This was a tough battle, but the war in Gotham carries on. Her people sleep soundly, knowing their dark defender watches over them.